Huh?
Like this side better than that side?
Yeah, a little bit closer. I haven't ever tried up here though. I'm usually in the top of the stands over there. You want me to move down so you can have the middle?
No, I don't know.
You're home.
Yeah.
Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Welcome into RP Lumber Center, Edwardsville, Illinois. Your Ice Hawks on the road for the last game before Christmas. Take on the Twin Bridges Lightning. Game 2 of their 3-game matchup this season. Last time the two teams met way back on November 23rd out at the Recplex, game that TBL won by a score of 1-0. And a close contest there. Since then, things have changed quite a bit, especially for the Hawks here in the last weekend, as they swept Merrimack and Kirkwood last week. Merrimack a 4-2 winner at the Recplex last Saturday morning. 4-2 winner as they fell behind 1-0. Scored 4 unanswered. Merrimack with a late goal and waning seconds of the game to make it 4-2. The Hawks a big win to get their first one of the season. They came right back to take on a Kirkwood team they had dropped a near heartbreaking 4-3 final on the 6th of December, a game they led 2-0 back at the Recplex. Lost that game 4-3, went into Kirkwood on a Sunday night and just laid the hammer down on the Stars, winning that one 4-1. Today's tilt against TBL, the lone game of the weekend for the Ice Hawks. They'll be back at it next Sunday, 9 a.m. at the Recplex against Chesterfield. And their first shot back at Chesterfield since a 3-0 winner back on the 21st of September, the first game of declaration season. Twin Bridges, on the other hand, this will be their 4th game. TBL sitting at 1-2 on the season. Sorry, I had a question from a walker up here on the track. 1-2 on the season. Their lone win against the Ice Hawks a month ago. They'll be in action again tomorrow back here at RP against Merrimack. Hawks in those alternate black uniforms here today. TBL will be in their home whites. And as always, we'll have some familiar faces and names. Teams quite familiar with each other in all the seasons in the spring program. Hawks will send up Brent Haynes, Cole Shelton, and Alex Felker up front. Bryce Haynes and Brennan Kerber on the backside. Ducky Cope in net for the Hawks. Puck drop and run away as Benton Humer wins the draw. He's out with Nolan Moore and Solomon. Moore, the captain of the TBL team. He steals it, brings it in the zone far side, takes it into the corner. Trying to get as close as we can in up here. We're up against the rail. Wrap around near side. Shot on that one, swatted away. Far side, Moore keeps it in for the Lightning. Comes it back in down low for Solomon, but Haynes there to get in the way now. Moore and Shelton battle. They leave the puck. Haynes has it behind the net. Bryce flips it around far side off the board, but can't handle it. Is Shelton held in from the blue line and shot on by the Lightning. Save made there for Duck. So a couple of quick shots, quick saves here for Declan Cope, and now they finally get it out past Costello to center. Haynes taps it ahead, trying to get it past Bohart, but he's able to stop in the neutral zone. Felker steps up, trying to knock it ahead. That one trickles back into the Hawks' end. TBL going to change. That one flipped out by Kerber, but stopped in the neutral zone by Costello. He'll flip it back in and go for his change. TBL has it. Form circle, turns around, shot on. Blocker save there for Duck, sitting high slot. Holland able to get a piece of it. Now knocks it out of zone, trying to get it past Morris. Holland gets it again near side, flips it in. That one wide of the net, will rattle far side. Haynes and Kerber will go off for Bonsack and Stinson. Far side, battle on the boards, and the loose puck flipped in by Colton Stinson. That one on net. First shot of the day for the Ice Hawks. Out of the zone by TBL, and they'll go to try to tap it in again. This one off the stick of Charlie Henry. He'll flip it out to center for Holland. picked off by Hicks. They got a reset as TBL goes for another change. They'll skate out the zone. Stinson picks it up far side, flips it up to Schmittling. Collins settles it, trying to clear out. Held in by Hubner. Now far side, can't be held in by Williams. Comes out to center. Moved ahead by Schmittling again. Had a goal last week. Now this one off the boards comes out. Stinson will pick it up, skate across top of the zone, bring it in all alone. Tapped ahead, but that one off the stick of Shealy, and it'll drift back low side. 12:37 to go. It's underway here in Edwardsville. Hawks and Lightning. Hawks trying to win their third in a row, and TBL trying to get even. We'll flip this one in. Quick shot on that one through the crease and wide. Near side, off the boards by Bonsack, but can't clear. Williams holds it in. Now Hubner will dump it back down low. Bonsack picks it up again, ooh, and gives a little shimmy. Far side. Hubner picks up the pass, top the circle, shot on. I don't think Duck saw it, went off his shoulder. And flips wide. Top of the zone. Hawks can't clear it. Back down low. Thompson bumped off as Hubner picks it up. That one intercepted in front by Phelps. Far side. Henry tips it away from the zone. They'll throw it in from center. Nolan Moore picks it up on the far corner. Got Solomon and Hodge ahead of him, but that one picked off by Altmansberg. Down low, Shelton gets his stick felt down on and held on to. They let it go. Moore will bring it out the right side. Skates up the center, flips it in high. No icing. Didn't quite gain the line, but they'll give it to him anyway. Felker breaks it up, but nobody at the top of the zone. Shelton takes a swing, but can't control. They put it back down in front. Moore pushed off by Haynes, comes back to the blue line, flips it back down and in. Now Shelton able to pick it off far side, trying to hit Mercinger near side. The pass behind him, it'll trickle into the zone. Mason Costello there to pick it up. Held in at the point by Shelton, but they can't move it any farther ahead. And now Solomon with his pocket picked by Haynes at center, but Costello returns the favor. They get it back, give it up to Moore at center. One-on-one against Fager. Shot on, that one high and off the near side, off the stick of Mason Costello, of Nolan Moore. Flipped out. McKinney deep in his own end, flips it off the board's far side. Moore gets a piece, taps it into the Hawk zone. Haynes there to pick it up, gets it to Curbs. Up for Felker, that one rolls off his stick. TBL picks it up near side. Haynes comes in, seals away from Bohart, but can't move it ahead, but Bill is able to clear it out of the zone. Charlie Henry far side, puts it off the glass and in. Kind of dies. McKinney gets a piece. Now Costello shoots it out of the zone across center. Back and forth. Now Henry has it there trying to catch him changing. Charlie skates in, dumps it. Haynes top the slot, shot on. Rebound in front, still loose. Oh, nobody can get a shot on. TBL able to clear it away. They'll ice the puck. And that'll stop play here with 9:46 to go in the first period. Best chance of the day so far for the Hawks. I can't get it to fall. Got the rebound out in front. Not able to get another stick on it to put it in. Off the restart, Felker and Haynes up front, but the Lightning able to seal it away. Hicks brings it in across the lines near side. Makes the move around Kerber. And front shot on. Save made for Cope. As he squeezes his legs together and keeps it in front of him, they tried to drop it down behind the pads. Restart here near side. Phelps to the dot against Hodge. Hawks have it, trying to clear it away off the stick of Schmittling. He gets it out to Holland at center. Flips it off the boards and in. Evans home rink. He plays for the Edwardsville Tigers. He knows it quite well. Schmittling pins him down low as Holland gains it back. Bodies hit the deck down low as TBL able to steal it away off the board near side, and they try to clear. Kerber puts it off the skate, keeps it on the blue line, holds it in. Now pushed out by Hodge, the length of the ice, no icing. Bonsack down low, pestered by Dylan Pickle Williams. They'll try to get it out. They do. Backhand it across. This one past Bridgman. Trace will chase it down to the goal line. Holland on his trail. Dishes it near side for Schmidt. And we'll flip that off the boards for Huebner. He falls down. Ooh, Schmidt can't quite reach back to get it. They get to Solomon at center. He'll bring it in left side. Trying to move around Fager. He does. Puts a shot on. That one wide. Clears the far post. Traveled all the way around in here to the point. Now Holland far side can't tip it out as Moore puts it back in. Cleared away by Phelps. Back to center. Schmidt turns around, flips it back in. Fager down low on his backhand, puts it off the boards, but Moore there to pick it up far side for the Lightning. Trying to get it to the slot. That one saucered over. Now Schmidt able to clear it, but can't get it past Schmidt. They'll reset. So off the stick of Moore. Shelton picks it up, flips it into the zone. He'll chase it down on his own. Bridgman and Moore, the co-captains of the squad, are both on the ice as they clear it away. Now Fager steps to center, turns it back in. Far side. Northrop leaves it for Shelton. Cole trying to move it ahead. That one poked off by Schmidt. Now this one touched with a high stick, settled down by Stinson. They don't call anything, but he can't move it ahead. Anyway, here comes the Lightning. Bring it in. Dished off by Bridgman. Now Solomon takes it to the corner. He's checked in there by Stinson. Shelton gets it out of the zone to Northrop. Anthony backhands it into the zone, flips it up high, down low. Micah Hughes in on the action, skates around as Hodge trying to clear it away, held in by Bryce Haynes. Back to the corner. Northrop posts up, looking to feed in front. Oh, and that was intended for Henry, but Costello able to get a piece and break up the play, gets it to Bohart 2-on-2, gets around Haynes far side. Ooh, tried to hit Billis on the back door, too far for Drew. Can't put it in. Hodge near side. Trying to put it on. Now Costello slams it back down low as Hodge takes exception to Henry's physical play. Gives him a little cross-check reminder. Now for the front! Was shot on by Bohart and swatted away by Cope. Hawks get it back. Henry trying to clear it away, puts it right into Bohart's chest, comes right back to Charlie. Now tries the other side. Gives it to Northrop. A little move around McKinney. And he'll clear it to center. Ooh, and now Hughes gets taken in by Costello up high. No call. We're going to let him play here today, guys. Kerber up the center. Costello breaks it up. Bohart flips it in as the Lightning go for the change. Back and forth hockey. We're more than halfway through the first here. Under 6 to go. Flipped in by Haynes down low. Bounces off the boards in front. TBL will try to clear it away up the boards near side. Kerber steps up from the point to hold it in. Puts it around for Henry. Trying to move it ahead. That one off the stick of Hicks and out to 2-on-1 with Williams. Hicks dishes it far near side, for Williams, but too far for him again. They tried to backdoor twice and missed both times. Now a pass in front, broken up by Mercinger, but they can't clear it. Sheely from the blue line tries to move it ahead. Altenberger able to get in the way of that. Pushes it into the TBL zone. Hicks will drop all the way back behind the zone. That's a reset. Pulls up, Mercinger pursues as they pass it to Sheely, trying to get it out off the stick of Williams and into the zone. Pass Bonsack. Stinson picks it up there. Had to sit in a pile and now broken up by Williams near side. Try to get to the circle. Mercinger tried to turn around to get it out, held in at the point by Bohart. Thompson in to help out. Phelps and Stinson there as well as it trickles in towards Duck. Altenberger there to break it up. Can't gain control. Give it up to Williams. Dillon takes a shot on. Blocker save there for Duck. Now even the shots 4 apiece. Centering pass intended for Solomon. Too much mustard on that one. He can't handle it, and the Hawks clear it away. Altenberger tried to shoot at the length, but puts it right into the pants of Schmidt. Turns around and goes to bring it back in. All alone. They got to hold up. It's offside, and they will blow that one dead. As Solomon gets in a step ahead of the puck. Phelps, Haynes, and Feldkraus, they win the draw and put it into the TBL zone. McKinney Back to pick it up. Haynes there to break up the play down low. Got Felker in front as well as Phelps. He can't get it through. Haynes picks it up again in the corner. All alone. Got some room. Now pushed off by McKinney. He'll dump it for Felker down low. Trying to put it back out front for Brant. Takes a shot. That one off the stick. Goes to the far side. Stinson able to hold it in. TBL gets it back. Top of the zone. They put it out. Bonsack couldn't flip it back in as the Hawks were in offside. Had to wait. TBL puts it in their zone. Now the Hawks clear it away, and that'll be icing on the boys in maroon and black. Two wins last weekend put the Hawks at 500. They're 2-2-1 with 5 points. Sit right in the middle of the A1 division. And they'll take on the top ranked Chesterfield Falcons next Sunday at the Recplex. 9 a.m. puck drop done. Shot in from the point. A stick save there for Duck. Trickles in front. That shot by Huebner goes through this crease far side, but Billis tried to throw it in front. That one intercepted by Stinson, and now thrown at the net but out of play. Off the stick of Solomon. Gerber, Schmidtling, Holland, Bonsack, and Shelton remain on the ice. Hodge, Williams, Thompson, Schmidt, and Trace Bridgman out for the Lightning. One by the Hawks, they can't clear it. Schmidt shot from the point, pad save there for Duck. Hawks get it out to Holland at center, got one to beat that. Schmidt moves through, tips it through a couple. Oh, now him and Shelton get tied up in the slot. Shelton able to center it up, trying to get it to Schmidtling, but that one broken up by the Lightning. Now Bonsack has it roll over his stick at the point. Williams carries it out. They'll have to reset. Flips it back in as Holland, just barely can't clear the zone. Good call there by the official. Evan just a half step away from clearing out. Offsides is the call. We'll get a face-off far side here. TBL wins the draw. They'll bring it in. Solomon near side. A little toe drag. He kind of lost it. Now the shot blocked by Kerber. Benton. Huebner brings it off. Swatted away by Duck before he can put anything on. To the near side. Can't clear away again. McKinney holds it in. Puts it back down to the corner. Battle there. Hawks trying to come away with it. They get it out to Shelton as Costello cleans his clock in the neutral zone. They leave it for Northrop. He'll tap it in. Henry up at it. Goes in, takes out Mason down low, or tries to anyway, like a bug hitting a tree trunk. The big boy down there. McKinney gets it back to Costello, far side. Charlie still trying to get his lick. Comes back top of the zone, shot in by Stinson. That one knocked down. Now Northrop swings and misses at the bounce of the puck, but able to put it on before he slides into the corner. Minute and a half to go here in the first, still no score. They get it out, shot on. That one blocked away. Costello can't get it out. Stinson steals it away, throws it on. That one swatted away. Some quick shots here for the Hawks. We'll give them 3. Stinson bumps more off, leaves the puck, and now from circle, Costello trying to clear, but can't. Hughes holds it in at the point. Can't get it any further down. Look, McKinney turns around, flips that one out wide of the net, and that'll be icing on TBL. That was almost on net. Duck well aware of it. McKinney rocketed that one from the boards near side. One over to Altenberger, puts it on, but Billis able to get in the way, but they can't clear it. McKinney picks it up again down low. On his backhand, flips it up. Bohart gets it to Hodge, brings it across the blue line, but loses it. And Phelps and Mercinger put it back in with 46 to go here in the first. Off the boards and out. Kerber picks it up at center, backhands it to Bonsack at center. He'll flip that one in, and that one a shot on net. Now far side, TBL, ooh, they barely able to get it out. Now Mercinger off his stick, back to Kerber. He'll clear it out the center. Hicks intercepts there, throws it in, but that's going to be off on TBL, and they'll bring this one to the right side of center. Correction, they'll bring it back left side as they did have a touch, but still off. TBL wins another draw. Hawks got to win a face-off here. Throw it into the corner. Haynes meets Williams there. There were 13 to go. Putting it in front, bouncing puck in the slot. That one swatted away, but they can't clear it. Now tipped out by Shelton to center. Felker moves it ahead with 3 seconds to go, and that'll do it for the first. Alex will pick it up there and skate it around to end up the first period. Spirited back and forth action. No score to show for it. We'll go to the second. Hawks and Lightning tied at 0-0. Shots on the board show shots 6-3 in favor of the Lightning. That is not true. May not be 9, but it's definitely not 3. When we go to the second period here, they'll send up Shelton, Felker, and Haynes again up front. Bonsack and Stinson this time to start on the back side. They'll go up against Benton Huebner at center, and the Hawks win the draw. Flipped in by Stinson ahead of Felker. Alex down low trying to center it up for Shelton. Schmidt able to get a piece, bounces high far side. Haynes can't move it ahead. Now Bonsack steps up from the point trying to one-hand it in. Does, but Huebner has it off his stick, and now they bring it back in offside before Shelton can clear. And a quick stop here, 19 seconds into the second. We'll restart from the far side. See if I can drop these down here real quick while we're stop. Woo. Try to get a little bit closer here to the ledge and get the corner. Flipped in here by the Lightning. Hawks able to bring it back out. Off the stick of Felker and in, but Bridgman there to pick it up for TBL. Ooh, almost picked up there by Alex. And now, Grace. Ooh. Flips across ice, almost intercepted. They get it off. Dies on the board. Williams steps up. Stinson beats him to the puck. Puts it off the board near side. Felker trying to clear. Puts it off Costello. Still bouncing. Now comes out. Shelton can't quite get there as he got hung up in Costello's pants. Able to clear it away. Battle at center ice. Bonsack trying to come out with it. Schmidt, the victor instead, puts it off of Moore's stick and into the zone. Dies. Stinson, woo, gets rid of it as he takes one up high. Haynes picks up the dime puck. Skates up. Circle shot. Score! Brent Haynes gets the first one of the day for the Hawks. 13:36 to go in the second period. The Hawks have a 1-0 lead. TBL wins the draw. They'll move it in. Henry takes down Moore near side. He's slow to get up. They regain control of the blue line and flip it ahead for Solomon. Brings it in. Broken up there by Stinson. And Schmidtling. Now Collin brings it across center. He'll throw it in as Henry goes to the far side. Holland there to pick it up as they battle, but has it roll off the toe of the stick. Costello down low, flips it off the board, but can't clear. Haynes steps up from the point to keep it in. Battle back. Now this one ricochets through the top of the zone. Fager far side, backs it to his own blue line. Tried to flip it ahead. Off the stick of Holland. Henry throws it in as he avoids the check from Hodge. Holland chases in against Costello, wrapped around, but Billis stops it, holds it in for the Hawks. So break there as he and Holland meet near side. Around far side, that one takes a bounce, but Fager able to hold it in as Hodge pushes him off. Back down low once more. McKinney picks it up. Now that one checked from Henry, no call. Had some checks from behind, some roughs, some up high hits, and they're just letting it all go. And here we go in 2-on-1 as Costello streaks up right side, shot on, block, save from Duck. Now this one put on by Costello in front and swatted away off the stick of Cope. So a couple of quick shots there for TBL. And we got some more big hits down low as Costello rips this one wide near side. And they're going to have to start calling something here quick. This one could get out of hand. There are going to be some hot heads. Need to be controlled. Now this one off the pad to Haynes and bounces in front, but cleared away by Fager. Far side to clear it. Now they put it back in. Fager from behind his own net throws off for Schmittling. Far side settles it. Has time trying to hit Holland cross ice, but picked off by Thompson. Now this one intercepted by Bryce Haynes. Throws that off the boards, and they'll wave off the icing on this one. Phelps trips over a man as he comes off the bench. TBL goes to move it ahead to center. Thompson has it roll off the back, but gains it back. That was shot in off the knob of Declan Cope, high and wide. Down low, shows it in front, kick down by Kerber, but right back to Thompson, put it on. Now they clear it away past Hicks. Hughes chases it in against Shelley. He's playing a lot of his old teammates here, Mike is. Now Stenson takes out Thompson at the point as he steals it away from Moore and throws it in. Colton going to chase it down all alone. Shealy comes in and tries to take him out. Colton pulls up in front, shot on, a save made. As Nate Phelps tried to slam one in. Good save there from the TBL netminder and keeps it a 1-0 game. Hawks win it. Haynes, in front, backhands it on. Goes just wide, and Shelton didn't see it. Skirts by him, he gets it back. Gets it out the Bonsack, top of the zone. Shot on, that one deflects off the stick of Schmidt. Got through, but went wide. Schmidt has it, brings it up for the Lightning. They get it to Moore, he'll bring it out of the zone. Pushed off by Shelton, he'll steal the puck away. Cole dishes it back far side for Bonsack. Up and over the heads of everyone, intended for Altmansberger, chases it in, it settles down. Schmidt picks it up in the circle. Shelton there trying to steal it away, and does. Schmidt gets it right back. Looking for some help. Bridgman and Williams sitting in front of the net as Mercier posted up. Now they get it up top of the zone, they get around Haynes, and it's a 1-on-none. Here comes Nolan Moore, skates in. Backhanded attempt on, goes wide. Hawks avoid it there as they got around Bryce Haynes. He kind of got sitting on the back of his feet, got turned around, and it was off to the races for Moore. Now they bring it back in again. Bridgman tried to hit Thompson in front. Now they're going to get a call here. Bonsack's going to go in the first penalty of the day, and I don't think if that one was on net, they would have called it, but Ryan gets the first penalty of the day, and at 9:23, the Hawks will go to the kill with a 1-0 lead. Hooking is the call on the Hawks defenseman. They'll send out Phelps, Kerber, Stinson, and Felker for the kill. Hubner, Hicks, Bohart, Schmidt, out for the hook. Now we have a misplay of the clock. Excuse me. They're trying to reset the penalty. Have 2 minutes on the board instead of the 1:30. Inadvertent timeout. Hawks leading 1-0 on a goal from Brant Haynes at 13:36 here in the second. Neither team scored in the first period. And they're just going to let him out with 30 seconds left on the penalty clock, so now we're ready to go here. As TBL wins it on the power play. Throw it on as Solomon pushes down Kerber into the boards. Now Stinson takes a lick at Bohart in the corner. They try to time up there. Solomon has it. Stolen away by Felker. Alex brings it around far side, trying to get it out. That one intercepted by Huber. Back to Schmidt. Oh, and he took too long. Felker able to block it and paid the price. He took the follow through up high. They don't call it. Phelps gets it in down low, short-handed. Tried to throw it on. That one off the pad. Now far side. Comes back and ties him up. And able to steal away again. One-man wrecking crew has made Phelps in short-handed. Now Bridgman trying to move it out. Gives it back to McKinney. He'll get it far side for Huebner. He'll backhand it in as he crosses center. Kerber pulls up. As Solomon tries to feed it out front. Now broken up as Phelps mishandles it. Bohart puts it on, but wide. Tended back out to the point for Schmidt. He's backing up, clears the zone. 30 seconds left in the kill for the Hawks. Schmidt from his own blue line. Felker, Phelps, Stinson, and Kerber still out for the kill as Brennan kind of fans on the clear attempt, slams the stick, but they're able to steal it away anyway. Felker clears it out far side. 7 seconds left. Bonsack up at the door. TBL flips it back in. 7:52. Bonsack's out of the box. Brandt's back on. They were going to try to hit him. That one broken up far side by TBL. So they get no shots on net. And a good kill there for the Hawks. TBL still has it in zone now. Swatted away by Stinson. They try to move it ahead. They got it to Haynes on his backhand. Drops it for Phelps. Tips that one through in front. Too far. Puts it on again. And that one into the mitt. As the Hawks almost have their second. Instead, good save there at 7:28. Offensive zone face-off coming. Face-off one, back for Shelton, moves through the circle. Try to put it on. Ooh, try to get the deflection in front from Holland, but too far. Now Bonsack far side. That one kind of bounced around. They get it out. One-on-one, Babilis in on Haynes. Shot on, easy save there for Duck. And he'll stop the clock with 7:13 to go. And in their attempt to clear off the penalty, they put another one on for Bonsack. Oh, the controllers are finicky in these new rinks. Trying to make them more compact, this makes them more confusing. Oh, now a shot fanned on, swung and missed by Hodge, but they are able to keep it in. And McKinney trying to throw it back down. Battle on the board. Now the Hawks able to bring it out. They get it to Haynes. He can bring it in alone. Pulls it back. Costello, good job to push him wide and force him to dump it in. Now interference on McKinney, but they don't call that as he comes back to take out Haynes. Now he trips up Nolan. Again, they're letting them play. No blood, no foul. The only one so far is Bonsack. Back to the top of the zone. The aforementioned number 82 puts it on, but wide. Shelton near side, able to pick it up. Gets it back to Ryan. Another shot in. That one deflected by Holland. And he got a little bit too much of it. Skies it up into the netting in front of the Old Glory up there. And out of play. Hawks will switch it up, as will TBL. Charlie Henry to the dot for Southern Illinois. He wins it for Schmittling. Try to put it on, gets it back, and puts that one off. Shingarda Hicks comes over far side, gets it back, dumps it back down low. Everyone had pinched up. Hughes comes back down to get it against Hicks. They battle there. Dump pass off a body. Schmittling there against Hubner. Can't move it ahead. Now Hicks gets it back. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Camera dropped down a little far. Goes to bring it in. Henry steals it away but can't clear. Hicks tried to drop pass to McKinney. That broken up by Fager. He's able to clear the zone. Hughes will chase him back in. Trying to get a piece of it. They flip it out, intended for Hubner. Or excuse me, for Williams. Too far. Henry with it. He'll bring it out near side. Gets it up to Stinson. Holt comes in. Puts on the brakes. Makes Sheely miss. And his shot goes wide far side. Fager from the wall. Gets it ahead. Schmittling backhands it on. Excuse me, Henry backhands it on. Wide. Tried to put it on. Or Hughes tried to put it on as well. Hard to see the numbers on the black jersey. You wouldn't think it would be. Now in front, Hughes shot. No, just wide. If you can't get it past Stoner. Another shot in from the point. And that one is flipped up and into the bench. We're going to get a face-off in the zone still. All that and just one of them on net. But whoo-wee. Hawks with some good shots there. Just missed on a couple. Northrop, Haynes, Phelps, Kerber, and Altensberger out for the draw. Nate will go to the dot against Hodge, and he'll win that, flip it up high. Northrop down low. Put up against Bridgman, but Bridgman able to flip it up near side. Schmidt picked off in the corner by Phelps. He and Altensberger there, but Big Schmidt can't be held in. He escapes back to center, brings it in all alone, almost tipped it ahead for himself before Kerber was able to break it up, clear it away. Bodies collide near center. Now Moore has it. Tries to tip it ahead. That one right into the skate of Cooper Altensberger, and he goes down as Bridgman takes out Northrop far side. Puck trickles back out to center. Off the board near side. Haynes flips it ahead as Hodge bumps him off. Moore with it at center. He'll flip it in off the backhand to the corner. Solomon off the bench. Skates in as Bridgman takes out Northrop again. And ahead, they try to move it. Hodge puts it back in for the Lightning. Moore with it down low. Tried to pull it back, but lost it back out to the point. Shot from there from Schmidt. Goes wide. Hodge with it down low, off the boards low for Moore. He'll carry it around the circle, now drops it back. Intended top of the zone for Moore, but too far. This will clear all the way to the near circle. McKinney picks it up, flips it ahead for Schmidt. Off his stick for Williams. He'll tip it in. Haynes, double team there as Moore comes streaking down. He'll dump it far side. Thompson trying to get in the way as Kerber able to get it out off the stick of Felker. Slows it down, picks it back up, has Shelton streaking in. Alex turns around, threw off the pad, and Shelton can't react in time to put it on. It'll clear far side. Now kept in by Felker again as he kicks it down. Now held in again at the point by Bonsack, far side. Ooh, tried to give it up to Stinson, but he was streaking ahead, turns it over. Here they come 2-on-1. Thompson and Babilis. Stinson dives down as a pass for Bill's broken up by Bonsack, and they're able to clear it away. Back to center. Costello turns around and taps it in. Down low past Stinson. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Hawks with a 1-0 lead on the goal from Brant Haynes. TBL trying to tie it up. They had a power play, the lone in the game. Never got a shot off on a good kill from the Hawks. They almost got a couple of chances at a shorty. And the Hawks try to move it ahead as that one gets caught up in the skates of Felker. Haynes in front of him skates in, and it's offside. Chuckles to the dot with Holland and Schmittling up front. As TBL wins it back, they can't move it past center. As Bryce Haynes pushes it ahead, Schmittling has it in the circle. Trying to get it to Holland, that one broken up. by TVL. They can't clear. Haynes settles it down, flips it in past Shidley, but wide. Now a turnover, top of the zone, flipped in by Schmittling, wide to the far side, but Hubner now near side has trouble handling, and Collin there to break it up. Seals it away. Schmittling throws it in front again as Holland gets his stick lifted by Hicks. Now, the point, Baker jumps to try to keep it in over his head. Haynes skates back to his own end to get it. Knocked out of the zone. Bohart settles it, but it'll fall out now. Drops it back with Sheila. Gets by him. They'll go all the way down behind their net. Plays it behind Stoner off the board near side. Schmittling has it. Has a referee in front of him. Shot on. Pad save. Trickles out to the slot. No one there. And TVL will clear that out for icing here with 1:36 to go in the second. Game moving along at a pretty good pace. Hawks out shooting Lightning 14-9 here so far. Very unofficial count as the Hawks win this one back, and a quick shot by Hughes. Save made by Stoner. We'll do it again. Phelps off the draw. See if they can do that one more time. It's clean, but Hughes there to try to put it ahead. Intercepted by the Lightning. They'll clear it away over the head of Kerber, and now I'll go the length for icing once again, and we'll try for a third time here. Draw one put on again. Another save made by Stoner. We can just keep doing this for the rest of the period. And win it back again. He was able to get a piece and break it away from Moore. Still loose in the circle. Now Schmidt settles it for the Lightning. He'll get it out far side. Solomon up the left side. Slashed on by Bonsack. Let it go. Solomon still has it. Down in front. Shot on. Pad save from Cope. Not far side. And I actually got a stick on it. Body's hit the deck at the point. Moore had the top of the slot. Shot on. That one a blocker save there for Cope. Far side. Northman can't clear it away. Still in the zone for TVL. 45 seconds to go here in the period. Now they get Anthony far side, but he can't handle it. To get it out. Moore seals it away, muscles his way along the line. Pulls back, takes a shot. That one goes wide, high, over the blocker. Far side, or sorry, near side. TVL holds it in as the Hawks can't clear it. All time to time in the corner, trying to get it to Bridgman in the slot. Broken up, and it trickles back to Schmidt. He'll throw it on. That one off the boards near side. 13 seconds to go. Now Hughes near side, trying to peel it away. Puck loose, and checks happening. Now we're going to get a call here with 4.7. And they're going to take Bonsack again for a rough. That's his second of the day. So with 4 seconds, the Hawks will go to the kill, and they'll go to the third on the kill as well. Simpson, Felker, Shelton, and Fager out for the last 4 here of the second. Hubner at the dot for TVL. Face off one by the Hawks, 2 to go, and Colton will hold it up there as the Billis and company come in to clear out Stinson. No call as a period over. 1:26 to go on the power play for TVL when we restart things here in the third. Hawks have a 1-0 lead. And we'll be back on the air with you guys next Sunday from McKendree, 9 a.m. puck drop against Chesterfield on the 28th, and that'll do it for 2025. We'll be back on the air on January 3rd from Johnny's West downtown Chicago, where the Eagles will take on the Chicago Jets. And their first of 3 games next weekend that weekend, New Year's weekend up in Chicago. We'll then travel out to West Dundee that evening on Saturday night, the 3rd, for evening tilt against the West Dundee Leafs, where we'll take on the Leafs once more on Sunday morning, January 4th, before we head back home to start the new year. Eagles and Leafs sitting in similar positions, Eagles and Hawks sitting in similar positions. Eagles currently tied for 6th place of 13 teams in Central States, and your Ice Hawks currently sitting in 4th place of 7 teams here in Mohawk, right in the middle of the pack. Still plenty of hockey to play, especially for the Hawks. They're just fresh into the season. This one cleared away by the Hawks. Costello in his own end. 15 to go. Stinson picks it up at center, flips it back in. Hawks are on the kill. Bonsack in the box for a roughing call of 4 seconds left in the second. Hawks seal it away. Stinson drops it for Shelton. He'll flip that one in down low. Stinson comes in to try to steal it from Benton Huebner. Costello steals it away, gets it to Bohart, far side. That one picked off at the point by Felker, but comes back to Bridgman, who tried to clear. Now Stinson gets it up for Felker again, and he'll dump it in. Great kills today by the Hawks. They've figured things out here in the last couple of weeks. Got to keep it up here against a very good TBL team that finds themselves currently at 1-2, and should this hold here, we drop to 1-3 on the season. T-Bills in Omaha last weekend. All the Hawks were here home in Milwaukee action. Now Stinson trying to bring it out, has it stolen away by Solomon. Moorhead it throws it at the net. And good defense there by Felker. He pushes him wide. Now Stinson steps in against Solomon, trying to bump him off. Tries to carry it wrap around. Felker there with him as well. Shot on, saved away there by Cope, and it's pinned against the side of the net. Still no whistle. Now they finally blow it dead with 13:24 to go. Now some more extras as Solomon bit the deck. He's laughing. So I don't know if he just fell over or what. Parents wanted something called from the far side. I think everything going. Hawks only still have 4 on the ice as the power play is over. Hawks are 2-0 on the kill today. They'll put Holland out there with Shelton, the Haynes twins, and Fager. Hawks win. Rice tried to get it around for Holland. Him and Hicks tie up near side. Solomon. That one turned over top of the zone. Haynes picks it up, trying to feed it up for Shelton. Cole in alone on his backhand. Good defense there. TBL, they team up on it. They can just squirt it free and now Haynes blows a tire in the top of the zone. They get it off the boards for Babilas. Too far forward. Oh, he went to tip it in. Score. Duck came out to play it, but missed it. Babilas gets there and just gets a piece of it. And I mean, you talk about a barely there goal. It barely trickles in the far side as Duck stepped out trying to do just a little bit too much. 12:55 to go here in the third. Babilas gets the first for the Lightning, and it's 1-1. And a new game here early in the third period. Excuse me. Thought I had it muted when I tried to hack up a lung there. Hawks haven't given up a whole ton of goals, and the ones gotten past Duck have been little tricklers or unfortunate ones like that for the most part. And that was another one where it was kind of do or die, and in that situation, Duck died. Team needs to get a few more anyway. They've had their chances, need to put a couple more in the net here against Stoner. They have an opportunity here. Whoa, now this one misplayed by Bonsack, top of the zone. They turn it over and flipped in by Huebner. Be careful here not to give up another, broken up in front by Bonsack, and now it goes wide as Williams tried to put one on. Stinson from behind his own net, gets it to Altenberg. He tips it out for Mercier. They hurry, they got a 2-on-1. Got Henry in front of him. Oh, lost the puck as Hicks poked it away. Henry couldn't clear before Altensberger puts it in. And the Hawks offside. Had an opportunity there to go 2-on-1, but couldn't move the puck ahead. Restart far side, 11:57. They're letting a couple extra seconds roll off the clock here almost every single time. Phelps at the dot, wins it, gets it back off the stick of Hodge. Now loses it. Schmittling there to help out. He'll throw it in and chase it against Shealy. Pass Costello, and now cross-check from behind, and no call there, and Haynes gets away with one on the far side. They move it ahead. Better keep his head on a swivel. Phelps brings it in, drops it for Bryce, steps up, all kinds of room, shot on, swatted away there by Chuck. Thrown on again in front. Phelps can't slam it home. Seal it away. Hughes is down low. Just making Mason Costello's life hell far side. Mason trying to move it ahead. Puts this one off a Hodge. Now stolen away again by Phelps. Dumps it back for Haynes, who quick to flip it on. Goes wide. Near side, Kerber steps up, loses the body to keep it in. Now Phelps at the point, holds it in, makes some space, flips far side, bouncing puck, shot on by Shelton. That one goes, or excuse me, by Hughes, goes high. Far side, Haynes settles it, shoots that one in. That one off the shin pad of Babilas. Ohart near side, that one high off the glass. This will trickle down, but it's going to be on. Going to go on net, and now it'll trickle past the line for icing. Shelton, Felker, and Brent Haynes up front. Stinson and Fager backside as TBL brings it out. Huber flips it into the zone. Stinson far side against Bridgman. Pulls up, now a bouncing puck picked up there by Haynes. Trying to move it ahead for Felker. Alex off the boards, gets it out for Shelton. If he can get it past Schmidt, he's the only one to beat. Brings it in the zone as Schmidt pushes him off, but Shelton there, misses a stick. Brings his now. Haynes comes in trying to clear him away. Gets the puck, gets it to Felker in the circle, shot on, off the body, and now throws it on. Oh, 1 attempt and 2. As he put it off of Bridgman, couldn't put the second one on net. Now this one knocked down, still loose in front. As Felker trying to just slam it home. And of all that, the Hawks get one shot on goal. Now this one in, but high as Solomon in offside with 9:48 here in the third period. They'll bring it to the right side of center. Henry will go to the dot for the Hawks, up front with Schmittling and Holland, Bonsack and Kerber. Backside. Into the zone. Shealy and Holland. Evan goes in with the shoulder, leaves the puck. They get it back, shot on, quick shot, saved away. Now Williams steps across center. He dumps it in as Henry bumps him off. Comes in front. Duck moves it up to Bonsack, but they can't clear it. Hicks flips that one in, deflects off a stick, bounces in front. Kerber there to clear it away. TBL still has it, trying to center it up, broken up by Holland, but it rolls off the heel. Bonsack there to help out, but he also can't clear it. Now back to Henry. He finally trips it out to center. They get it to Hicks near side. Turn around, Hodge will flip it in from the blue line. Down low, Kerber and Williams. Williams will win the race to it as neither he nor Henry go for the puck. Far side, Thompson has it roll off. Now Kerber puts him in the corner. Back to Shealy on the point. Shot on. Ooh, that one deflects high and off the stick of Cope and over the net. Center pass broken up by Kerber. Puts it off the boards, but it dies. Now Bonsack goes to the corner. Misses the check on Hodge. They get it back. Hawks right now more interested in playing the body than the puck. They got to get the puck to need a goal. Hicks on the top of the circle. Looks like he fell down as he shot, and it goes well wide. Hawks cleared away. That one off the skate of Shealy into the TBL zone. Huebner gets it back to Shealy, far side. He'll bring it out, rolls off his stick. Hawks pick it up, bring it in. Holland and Henry get tied up. Deflects up high. Now still bouncing off bodies. The Hawks change and they'll trickle into their zone as it's cleared away. Fager tips it out to center, but picked up there by Huebner. He'll bring it in. Makes the move around one, now around Haynes. Shot on, save made there by Declan Cope as he saves his 13th of the day to keep it a 1-1 game. Draw one again by TBL. McKinney back for Costello. Just out of his reach, but able to tip it ahead. Intercepted in front. Now this one cleared away by Haynes. Too far for Hughes. And that'll be icing on the Hawks. Let's see where they put this one. They'll put it in the far circle with 7:41 to play. One again by the light. Pass intended for McKinney near side. It trickles back to the blue line. Now cleared away by Northrop. Push it back to center. He and McKinney battle. Hughes comes out with it. He's bumped off by Bohart, but able to stay with it. Runs into the referee. Right there. Now Costello trying to bring it out. Bounces off of a couple of bodies. Comes over to Huebner. He'll clear it away. Moves it ahead for Henry. Huebner comes in high on Shuckles. I assume that's Babillas, far side. Huebner was in the middle. Haynes bumped off by Costello. The Hawks kind of stopped skating to the puck after the goal from TBL. Now they steal it away. Henry skates it up and throw it in. Oh, excuse me, that's Phelps. Wrapping around looking for somebody, and TBL able to steal it away. They get it to Huebner. Benton steps up top, shot on that one high and over the glass. Keep it in on the point. Moore has it in the corner. Nolan looking for some help. Gets it in front. Shot. Oh, Huebner fanned on it. He was all alone standing in the low slot right in front of Duck. And he fanned on the shot. Hawks will ice it. Go again far side. Altensberger, Shelton, Bonsack, Stinson, and Mersinger out for the shift. One by the Hawks, but can't clear it away. Held in. Gets it back near side. Now Bonsack turns around, flips it around far side. Nobody's there. Everybody pinched in the middle. Altensberger puts a tip on it, gets it back for Stinson. Moves around more. They 3-on-1. They hurry. Here comes Stinson. Got Mersinger. Hits Easton off his stick. It was off the ice just a tad. Now tries to get it back to Stinson. That one too far for Colton. Altensberger gets a piece of it far side on the board and able to hold it in. Stinson able to get it back. Now he fans on the shot. As Shelton pushed them off, they get it out of the zone. Miscommunication there from the Hawks, and got to get that stick down on the ice on those 2-on-1. Now they're going to bring this one in. It'll be offside on the Lightning. And another big chance there for the Hawks to take a lead, and unable to put it past Stoner. They fail to get it on net. Henry from the dot. Against Pickle. And he wins this one. And it gets past everyone. Babillas to the corner looking for somebody to center it up with. He gets hit by the Haynes twins, the Bash brothers. Take their turns on him. Now this one takes a bounce off the boards for TBL to come back to center. Henry tried to clear it, drops back for Haynes. Gets it up for Felker. Alex steps in, top of the circle. Ooh, tried to get a shot on. Hicks hooks him. Now flipped in front, bouncing puck. They throw it on. Stoner able to cover and a quick whistle. And now some more extracurriculars between Haynes and Hicks in front of the net as they skate in to try to break it up. Charlie back to the dot for the Ice Hawks. Run by TVL. Costello puts it on the board. Oh, Kerber tried to catch it, fought it down, he missed it. Instead, Williams skates in with it. Shot off the glove, and get the rebound and score. I believe that's Babilas has his second of the day. It was. Drew got the rebound and tipped it in behind Cope. Nothing Duck could do about that one. Curbs tried to glove it down at the point. When he missed it, there was nobody back to help out. And it was a one-on-one, two-on-none. TVL takes the 2-1 lead. 5:02 to go here in the third. And now the Hawks looking up after they had a 1-0 lead in the second and giving up 2 unanswered. Need to get it back right here. They've had their chances, but they have not played as well here in the third as they did in the first and second periods. We got to button it up here real quick. Try to get one back. Stinson down on the ice. Hawks have taken a couple of penalties. They're the only 2 called today, both been on Bonsack. Haven't hurt them so far. Now this one off the boards and out of the zone. Schmittling got to skate hard to get to it. Takes a whack, gets a piece of it against McKinney, but nobody there to help. Now Holland comes in and takes out Costello. Not before he can tip it ahead for Hodge. Makes the move around Phelps, and he'll bring it out. Far side. Schmittling takes a 1 whack, 2 whacks, and he'll fall down and he throws it in. Bohart picks it up near side, trying to move it ahead, does pass Holland. Down low, Huber dumps it for Hodge, but that one off his stick. Stinson there to pick it up. Fans on the backhand attempt to get it out as Costello puts Schmittling into the boards ahead of the puck. Now Fager steps up to play Bohart again instead of the puck. Leaves it. Ooh, and that one deflects off the pad and just misses it, being 3-0 as Hodge missed the deflection. Hawks bring it out again. 3 wide, but now they've stopped skating. Schmittling trying to flip it ahead. Does for Holland. Has it down low. Schmidt has it, and we're going to get a call here. This one, I believe, is going to go against TVL. It is. They're going to give 5 Alex Hodge. He's going to get one for roughing. So for 3:39, the Hawks get their first power play of the day. And boy, do they need it. They got Felker, the Twins, Shelton, and Stinson out for the power play. And they need to net one right here to tie this thing back up at 2. Face off one, the shot on, goes wide. Bryce, far side, has that one off. His stick comes back, puts it on, still loose in front. Oh! Stinson came in and got the stick caught with Hicks. Couldn't put anything on. Get it back to Colton near side. In the slot, shot on by Haynes. That one off Felker's skate and goes wide. Brandt picks it up, puts it back in for Cole. He shoots and scores! Right there, baby! That's exactly what the Hawks needed. Power play goal at 3:16. He'll give it to Cole Shelton. Hawks tie it back up at 2. Way to work there, boys. I'll do it again. New game here at 3:15. Power play goal. Finally answered back, but here come the Lightning. Moore brings it in off the face-off. He's pushed off by Stinson, and now the Hawks have a little hop on their step. Maybe too much. Felker boxed out and free from Hicks, and now here comes Haynes in. Gets it past Shealy, trying to find it. Oh, and that one off the heel of Felker's stick and trickles out of the zone. Here come the Lightning the other way. Solomon. Now this one's a foot race to keep it from being a tie. The Hawks already have one tie this year. That was in Game 1 against Merrimack back in late November. Hawks try to bring it in. This one pinned in by the Lightning. They clear it out to Moore. Nolan from center throws it in off the boards near side. No one down there but Colton Stinson. Tried to throw it off. Does. Clears through everyone. Comes back to center. Thompson will gather it there. Give it back to McKinney. Trying to drive it back. Northrop there to pick it off for the Ice Hawks. Can't handle as he gets his pocket picked. And now Williams brings it out to center. Northrop in the way of that. Shelton has it. Throws that one off. Needs to get off. He will. Hughes, Northrop, Bonsack, Kerber, and Charlie Henry on now for the Hawks with 2 minutes to go. Henry able to kick it in at the blue line. Northrup on his backhand. Throws it towards the net into the slot. Broken up. Steps up. Kerber gets a piece of it. Knocks it back in. Now Costello able to get it. Trickles out of the zone, and Costello picks him up at the blue line. And Bonsack might have a legitimate gripe as he's taken 2. As Costello absolutely cleans him up at the point as he tried to put it back in. There was no call. He didn't come in up high. Both teams gotten away with some pretty big ones here today, and Bonsack visibly frustrated after he's taken 2 penalties. And gets nothing on that one. Hughes comes in near side to bump him off. The Hawks try to hold it in and get the lead back here with 1:32 to go in the game. Hughes peels it away, gets it back for Northrop, trying to center it up. That one too far for Henry. And now here they come 2-on-1. Kerber drifts back as Thompson comes into the zone. Takes a shot, that one off of Kerber's skate. Brennan, a good job of staying right in front of him. Down low. Trying to center it up. That one bounces in front, still loose. They throw it on. Now swatted away by Duck, but still loose in the slot. Hawks trying to move it out of the zone. They do. Pass Hughes. Too far. Hicks picks it up in his own end. 1 minute to play here in the period and the game. All knotted up at 2. Hawks had a 1-0 lead in the second period. Took it to the third. Twin Bridges with 2 goals from Drew Babilis took a 2-1 lead. Then on the power play with 3.5 to go, Old Shelton gets it after a barrage of shots from the Hawks on the power play to tie it back at 2, and that's where we stand here with 36 to go. TBL threatening down low. Near side, Hawks steal it away, but they're running out of time. Schmittling has it. Hodge on it. Flips it off the board's far side, trying to get it out. Tipped ahead by Hughes. Henry going to take it 1-on-2. Got McKinney and Solomon in front of him. Moves through all but too much. Now taken down from behind by Costello. They let it all go again. Cleared away. Out to Hubner, fresh on the ice. Hubner steps in against Fager, and that one shot on and pushed away out of harm's way by Duck, but they still got time. Thrown on, save made. Lightning get the last shot of the game. Whoop. But the Hawks hit the last goal. They tied at 3.5 to go, and that'll do it for this one. Hawks and the Lightning tie at 2. So for the series, Hawks are 0-1-1 against TBL. TBL gets the tie, so they'll grab them another point, as it will for the Ice Hawks. That'll give the Hawks 6 points, and it'll tie them up with Kirkwood for third in the standings. TBL's extra point will tie them with the Afton Prospect squad for 6th place. Good one here. It always is between these 2 teams. But boy, there are a ton of friends on these teams, and they all enemies during the game and friends after, and a lot of them teammates on various squads here in high school. Hockey play, and I'm sure they'll all be here tonight or tomorrow for some games this weekend in the SIIH action. Good one here from Edwardsville. We'll see y'all next Sunday from the Recplex as the Hawks will take on Chesterfield and try to leapfrog Kirkwood into perhaps even the second spot. They can St. Peter's is idle. It'll be a big game next weekend. Join us if you're out. 9 a.m. puck drop next Sunday from the Recplex against Chesterfield. Until then, everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a very Merry Christmas. Celebrating Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you got. Happy holidays to you. We'll see you all next Sunday from the Plex. Once more here from RP Lightning 2, Hawks 2, and we'll see you all next Sunday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh yeah, go Pack, go, and F the Bears.